guys, and welcome everyone to today's edition of Le Mans Virtual Series. We are live on the official test server because it's test day number 3 here for the upcoming race, and well, we have to get a few mandatory laps in, and I hope you guys will enjoy that, as we have actually a little bit of a steering issue. It is interesting, like, you know, there is an update for our car literally, I'd say every second day at the very least. I think so far we've gone up like quite a lot of versions already. Anyway, we're able to leave pit road right now. It is already quite dusk. Not dusk, dawn it is. Like, suns go down in Monza. 8:20 PM already on the server, but only 5 laps mandatory for us to do. We switch the headlights on nevertheless, and welcome you guys to some official session testing. I expect some people to actually leave again though, since you know, those conditions as they are right now, they won't be part of the race on Saturday. Michael Ayres, Ian Marshall, and Willemacher, good evening to you guys. Thanks for your time, thanks for joining, and welcome to the stream. Am I sure? I'm sure I'm aware of the news. Which news exactly? There's loads of news in the world. Willemacher, I have an idea what kind of news you're referring to though. But I happily hear your Mercedes news, that they've partnered up with iRacing in order to produce Mercedes cars. I've seen the article, like the headlines about it, but not the content of it. Hey Rory. But yeah, I mean, nice for iRacing, bad news for me. But we will see how that will boost the sim racing industry. It's actually nice to see Mercedes teaming up with a sim manufacturer though. Hello Claudio. Since I mean, I will buy that Mercedes F1 car, or the multiple Mercedes F1 cars, drive it 2 or 3 times, and will say nope, nothing for me. Literally, you know, every iRacing car that goes faster than 280 kph and has a massive powertrain, the netcode is incredibly bad. Beyond that, every F1 car, or in general every Formula car that I ever drove on iRacing, needed to be driven the way that it always wants to kill you. And yeah, that is not what I think Formula 1 cars drive like. I think they do have massive grip and they don't become oversteery the quicker you go, which is the characteristics of the MP4-30. Gonna be fine at 200, but when you want to enter a high-speed turn at 260, you just die if you're not careful. Okay, that is interesting news. Well, and that is the next thing. The next time I will be able to drive some iRacing was planned for happening in November or December. And then just very, very occasionally, like also in December, my subscription runs out if I'm not mistaken. And I'm heavily thinking about not renewing it at all because, yeah, I mean, this year I did 4 races on iRacing. For spending $100, that is not worth it for me. Hey there, Alexa. Good evening. How you doing, buddy? Long time no speak. I'm a bit worried. Not hear for a long time from you. Buzz and Hornet, you think I can take away the pedal cam? What would you like to see in that bottom left corner instead then? Would open up the screen a bit. I see. Yeah, it's a possibility. Probably would put something else instead there though, even if it's small. But I hear what you're saying. Yeah, the main reason why I kinda quit iRacing is, you know, I'm a numbers guy and I'm a statistics guy, and I'm really not ready for my limited racing that I do to have a bad race, lose 100 I rating, and then need 4 good races to make it back up. And that the next thing is, with R-Factor 2, having a completely different style. I was too much on iRacing and R-Factor 2 at the same time in 2018. That got me kinda good in iRacing, but kinda okay, I wanna say. But it got me very, very slow and bad in R-Factor 2. And in order to prevent that from happening, I just abstained from iRacing at the minute. Buzz and Hornet, fair enough really. Like, it's always important to get feedback from you guys and maybe explore something new. So good call certainly to do a suggestion. Whether I put that into reality in the end is a different story, but I will make up my mind about that. Willemacher, is there actually the possibility that we can have a talk on Discord at some point? Because I would be particularly interested in knowing some things indeed. Whether that is, you know, just iRacing or car related or whatever. Metnem, hello. No, this is by all means not fixed setup. Every team is asked to do a proper setup work themselves. Yeah, it's just, to me, you know, iRacing has become an even more huge or even bigger black box than it was before. So I wanna fix this to a certain extent. Michael, what are you gonna lurking at? Ah, Oh, I see. You mean in the Le Mans Virtual Cup series? Not series, in the Le Mans Virtual Cup in the LMP3, I think it could be a fixed setup there indeed. That is a fair point. Like I could already think about the stream. I was like, driving a Mercedes of one car with a Mercedes of one wheel and go for it. Yep, Lexar, please do so. Any input is always greatly appreciated. Like, you know, in the social media design department, everyone is a bit like all over the place at times, trying different things, trying new things. Yeah, so the Le Mans Virtual Cup is on the LMP3 on our Factor 2's competition system, free for all, but indeed with a fixed setup, just to make it easy accessible and having everyone enjoying the thrill of virtual Le Mans series, even though you guys said they are most likely not on the grid. Well, that's really for everyone to just enjoy the Le Mans vibes, or the Le Mans series vibes. It's too bad, like it would be so massive if the grid size was larger, but I expect those 38 teams to be kinda limited by track, if I'm not mistaken. I would be surprised if it would be limited by something else. But you know, having garage pit boxes and stuff like that. Yep, I agree. Finding pros during F2, F3, F1 and everything still going on is an issue, I think. Rory, you mean that's why no more esports teams have applied, or is that what you're referring at? Like, I understand it's a difficult situation for everyone in that regard, that's for sure. Well, who's team leader of Nito Velox? I always thought that was Dennis Lind. But then Dennis Lind obviously is with the Red Bull squad now, so I wondered big time. Ah, okay, I see. Yeah, I mean, something else that is probably an issue is that the most esport teams doesn't have the contacts to the pros anyway, I guess. And I don't mean that with any bad intention or anything, but I think that's just how the truth is in most of the occasions. Like, I know there are some really fast sim racers, but they are not they are more linked to a big organization, maybe, rather than any pro drivers really. Like, there is a team, NetRex. They are kind of full esports. They have lots of personnel. They are a really good, passionate team, but I don't think they have any connections to real life drivers, to pro drivers really. And so yeah, Le Mans Virtual for them is like not really possible. I don't think I have an idea, Mark, because I never drove the standard LMP2 before the update around here. And as we all know, the VEC LMP2 is cut on performance, so I have no idea. But obviously, I think the new tires are Goodyear tires, so they are kind of similar to the Formula Pro car. And with that, you know how they most likely be behaving at. Yeah, Rory, I get ya. And that is the next thing, like all those esports organizations with the good drivers, they are usually all contracted, like, you know, Yanni, me, David, Jesper, like everyone in our team is contracted, which in the first place actually prohibits for racing for someone else. Obviously there would have been, just like last year with David, I think he raced with Williams while being a burst driver. Obviously there were exceptions made in order to enable drivers to be part of the big race, but yeah, usually those teams do have contracts in place that prohibit drivers to, you know, pick seats of a different team for whatever series. Obviously common sense always has to apply in that regard, I hope. But yeah, that is the only hope for drivers, yeah. Rory, how did you guys sort the who's driving thing then? Do you do internal shootouts before, or is it just like you do race 1, you do race 2, you do race 3 and so on? Why did you think it was fun in an LMP2 against the Corvettes? Yeah, Rory, but I mean a team internally. As you said, you're not going to race this round, but another. Hey there, Luca Martino. No, it's not the same LMP2 as in VEC. This is the standard LMP2. Uncut of power and performance. Honestly, the C8 is overpowered for the long runs. They have no tire wear whatsoever. So I would not be surprised if they were the only one being able to triple stint a soft tire in the GTE category. As their tires are simply not wearing, it is ridiculous. You see this in GT Pro every race too so far. What do you mean in that regard, Rory? Yeah. Well, should be also part of the balance of performance, I guess, no? Alright, Lexa, I'm gonna have a look. Thank you so much for your work and contribution. Yeah, I wondered too. But to be fair, the cars around me currently I think are GTEs, so a Formula car would not make any sense there. Apart from... Wait, there is an LMP2 car that still looks like... a GTE. Parking right ahead of me now. Yeah, I don't know. There should have been an LMP2 temp car now, but there was not. Lexa, have you had any chance to work on another cinematic by chance? Just asking. No Ligier and BLM. Only Orica, thankfully. But that's alright, Lexa. It's gonna be fine. Did school put you under so much pressure with work? Now that is quite shitty, I guess. Damn it, flat spotted on tires. I like the new tires. Like that the tires are kind of the Formula Pro car, or similar to those. I have no idea really what else has changed. I haven't done much setup work. I think now there's a third spring, which is nice if it works correctly. I've heard some shenanigans about the car though, like that it shall be completely broke or something. But honestly I can't really comment on that because yeah, so far I'm just driving the machine, and I have to say it's not like I've had any huge issues with it. Personally I feel it's still a bit disconnected to the ground, like what the old Orica already suffered with, or suffered from. So there is still some frustration going on in my head about how this car sometimes behaves. Like you have the massive understeer everywhere, and yet the rear end is not planted at all. So yeah. Hard to say really. I've seen a lot of things already. I've seen a Motec log where the driver kinda changes the seat or moves the seat mid-straight. From here the car has positive rake, and now the car has negative rake, and now it has positive rake again. So that's what I've seen. A car that is changing its state of mind or its state of suspension position according to whatever. Hey Galtor, thank you so much. Also thanks for tuning in. So yeah, whatever really. Wow, GTEs are actual slipstream objects. Now moving its seat as in of its own. And I mean completely off its own. Like ridiculously completely off its own. And no one really understands how or why it's doing that. So I obviously think car is a bit broke. There's something, whatever weird that's going on there. Can't really say what it is. It was the same thing with the dumpers and packers and stuff. Like when I think when you've put a specific value of rigidity or stiffness, then the game just crashed. And then tires were shaking when being stationary in the pits. I'm not sure if that was just a graphical glitch or something else. But you know, those are the kind of things that one saw and I was like, yeah, okay, it doesn't make any sense, does it? Anyway guys, we're gonna box and while boxing, you guys have a look on a great cinematic that was done back then by Lexar. Once again, thank you so much Lexar for all the artwork you did for me this year. Really, really amazing. Can make some thumbs on the school laptop. Is that the laptop that got stuff on, yeah? Anyway, guys, we'll be right back as we are getting a new car, and you guys are gonna watch some nice. So guys, we're back on track. We are back out on our way towards the track. Trying to go a bit quicker than before. Let's see if we can do it. Oh, that's fine. That's absolutely fine, Lexa. Hey, actually, I want to improve the headlights on this car. It is disgustingly bad. Like, you can't see... I can't see shit, really. Not sure if that has to do with the lighting condition on my in my room anyway. Also, I'd like to say thank you for the follow, Totore Twitch. Much appreciating your time. So Lexa, how long's that school period gonna be for you then? In all honesty, I don't think so. I think... I mean, it's hard to say. I think we are kind of considered being a part of the favorites, of the overall favorites maybe, just due to the experience and everything. But it's gonna be tough, like, you have to rely so much on everything. I think it's the pro drivers that's gonna decide the championships. Pro drivers and their performance, and I don't mean that anyone will do about performance or whatever. That's not what I mean with that. I mean that it's, you know, sim races are so close to each other on a lot of various things, and the pro drivers, some of them are completely new to R-Factor 2, some of them haven't been already there, and then, like, you know, in one LMP2 there is Rudy van Buren as a pro driver. I mean, legit, he has an FIA license, so he's a pro driver, but, like, imagine the experience of a Rudy van Buren on R-Factor 2 being made available as a pro driver asset. Like, you can have two diehard sim racers and a diehard sim racer and pro driver on your lineup, and that is a difference to, like, Sergio Set the Camera, who's usually running iRacing, or I think Assetto Corsa mostly, which is still experience in the sim and whatnot, but yeah, it is not the same than doing diehard R-Factor 2 all the times. Oops. Exactly. Pro drivers won't know how to exploit the game, how to drift flight the car for the perfect esport slide, let's say. And they will probably also behave different in different situations compared to what sim racers would do. And in that regard, I think it's the pro drivers really deciding. Is he in the Porsche? Today when I scanned through the get known to the teams, I think I saw him in one of the LMP2s. Ah, yeah, Porsche Carrera Cup Germany as a pro driver. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that is the thing. Like, of course, that makes him eligible to join as a pro driver, but not every team has this luxury, so to say. Exactly, Nurks. That is a bit of a... I don't want to call it a bad comparison because it's not. It's pretty much spot on, Nemo. But yeah, of course, a Lewis Hamilton doesn't know how to be quick in F1 esports. Let's say, despite his massive speed. Jackstar20, thank you so much for your follow on Twitch. Much appreciated your time. Thanks for your support. Yep, the driver lineups for Monza is for public, and also the general driver lineup, as in who is part of which car, is also public. Only need to check out the Le Mans Virtual Series. Sorry, the Le Mans Virtual accounts on Twitter and on Facebook and so on. There have been links and everything. Giulio Aquata, B1 is coming? I don't think so. So guys, I really appreciate your time and really appreciate your support following up. Whoops. And I hope to see you guys on the race, and most likely also qualifying. It is very, very evident that I'm going to take out the number 444 LMP2 on qualifying on this Friday. Therefore, I hope you guys will join that. Gonna broadcast the GTE qualifying as well. I think we need to be on the server for both. They're gonna be easy for us to get ready. And beyond that, on Saturday, I'm not sure if I'm going to start the car. I guess I will. We will see. Certainly it's going to be an interesting series going forwards. And I hope that you guys will be interested in seeing the full journey. As much as I can share, I also will make sure to find a way to get you the most the most full experience around the 4 hours of Monza, around the series as such. So you need to see what I'm streaming when and where. Like, let's say having the personal stints on Twitch only, having a kind of watch along in the meanwhile on YouTube. Not 100% sure what to do there yet, and what is also allowed for me to be streamed. Beyond that, so we're coming up for the GT. Look at how much curb they can take there. Beyond that, of course, if you do appreciate sim racing and R-Factor 2 racing here on our channel, then please show your dedication, show your support by becoming a follower on the Twitch channel, and become also a subscriber on the YouTube channel. The next milestone on YouTube obviously is the 5,000 subscribers overall, and I can't wait to get them, to reach them, but it's gonna be a long, long, long way. Probably a year we will take at this speed. Anyway, if you do appreciate and enjoy the sim racing with us, I would massively love and appreciate your support with a follow on Twitch and a sub on YouTube. Obviously, if you want to support even further, then you can make use of your free Amazon Prime sub on Twitch, or also become a tier 1 subscriber or a member on the YouTube channel. It's all possibilities. I'm really, really looking forward to your support, guys. But for the time being, keep driving and lapping. And it's an interesting challenge, like despite in those lighting conditions we will never race, it's always good to keep doing laps ahead. Just about more learning of the car, also learning more of the track, kinda blind spots, turning in. Not that we really need to blind spot turn in, but It's always good if you are aware of what you do and where you are, despite you can't see where you are. That makes sense. And then obviously traffic management. Squids really? No, not really. Sorry. Squids. Squid civil. I just call you Squid. The camera is in place for quite some while already, to be honest. So I horned some of my teammates. Papa David. Oh, Lexa, not biased at all, but I appreciate it. Let's see a little bit of slipstream driving. Also important to know, because we have a teammate around us. Just try and make use of that. I'm not sure, Nerks. I mean, with Le Mans Virtual Series, surely there would be an opportunity, or there is a chance for getting those cars in. It's quit. Usually I'm interested in Sim Racing Expo, but I haven't been this year. Checkstar, no, this is no mod. Those all are standalone cars that you can buy on the R Factor 2 workshop. Yeah, it seems like that there is no slipstream. Oh, please don't tell me it is like another GT3 series that we had last year, where there is literally no slipstream at all. Quits as soon as our Factor 2 booth is coming to Sim Racing Expo again, are gonna be there. Or if we go there as a team, which didn't happen this year either due to Corona. Next, I don't know. Oh, or something else to check is the runoff area that works goody. Just coming back from it, didn't work too good, and well, damage on the car. Which game do I think has the best sim races? Like, I mean, whether that's iRacing, ACC, or R Factor 2, I think there is Like also race room. Now what is this? Yeah, runoff works as intended. What? No way. Nah, this Le Mans mod is not available for everyone. Yeah, apparently they've taken away all dirty air from the car and all Slipstream. Dearest Motorsports, thank you so much for your follow. I don't have a link, but you can look for an Akira GP of the Spanish company simulaye.com. Then you should be able to find it. That's wow. Like even the GTE is producing more slipstream than the LMP2s at this stage. Wow. So I'm following another car. But look at my delta. I'm just not gaining time. Amazing. I think that wheel is from the W08 or W09 even. I'm not even sure if there is dirty air removed, but something that has surely removed the slipstream. Like here I should have a draft, but no. But there is no dirty air either. Okay, that's like... that's interesting. Why no Slipstream? That is a good question. Why no Slipstream? Studio 397 has broken the cars in many thinkable ways. To be fair. Okay. Völliger Wahnsinn. Just goes to the left then. Yeah, but why? Slides are so bad. I don't know, is it surfing on that curb then, or? I don't think that Bono is pushing really. So guys, last couple of laps for me. As I said, it's about a bit pointless to keep doing laps, as it's about to get dark, and yeah, let's see actually. Mike Gretzinger, hey there. Hello from the Niagara Falls. A lovely place to be, isn't it? Yeah, JT most likely been bottoming out. Welcome, how you doing? No, Yannick. Never ran the car on that track, and even with the LMP2 for this series being new, a lot of things changed, and anything else will also be just giving information away, which I just cannot do. So sadly got no tips. Yeah, magic turn 1. Especially everything looks magic when no one knows where I'm actually turning at. Oh, Mike Gretzinger, man, you're such a lad. Thank you so much for 20 Canadian dollars. Thank you so much for a straight donation here in the super chat. Oh, what a support, man. Really appreciating big time. And if you guys also want to support the stream like Mike Retzinger did, then the least that you can do is following up on Twitch and subscribing to the YouTube channel to make our community grow, to make this channel grow, to enable us for more streaming and maybe bigger parties in the future. It'd be a real deal with more subs and everything. at the front I see David, I think. Another David, but still a David. So guys, couple more laps, then we're done for today. Only thinking about pulling the car in, hashtag soon. I want to see if I can somehow catch up with David here ahead of me. Doing 36.5s, want to see if there is really no chance of overtaking. Mike Retzinger, honestly, thank you so much for your 20 Canadian dollars. Really, really big appreciation for that. Yeah, I think you can do it full transparent, I think. Why? I'm making it completely transparent. It's not a bad idea, to be honest. Just not sure. Imagine it would be daylight. If that works. We could put the chat in the bottom left instead of the pedal cam, indeed, if that is an opportunity. Yeah, that could work. Lexar is a good quote. Actually, the pedal. Oh no, he's letting me. But look at that! I don't even gain time on myself. What the fuck is that? Slipstream. Well, guys, that's gonna do it for this one. That's gonna take us to an end for tonight. I really, really appreciate your time, and I really, really appreciate your support. Please, if you do appreciate what we do, if you do appreciate the racing in the Le Mans Virtual Series, then please have a follow on Twitch, subscribe to the YouTube channel, help us grow the community. For those watching on Twitch right now, we're going to send you over to Traction GG, because I think currently there should be Mr. Gillen on, and yeah, you will appreciate some F1 indeed. Guys, thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for you being here tonight. And yeah, please follow up and subscribe to the YouTube channel. We will be live on Friday, 19 Central European Summer Time with qualifying for the Le Mans Virtual Series. And then on Saturday, I think roughly 2:30 for starting the 4-hour race. Guys, thanks for your time. Have a nice evening, everyone, and see you there. Goodbye.